Right now, a stranger is texting a grandmother, asking her to open a bank account for a business opportunity. She has no idea she's about to become a money launderer.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Finance King and Queen.
Today, we're breaking down $1 trillion secret: how criminals turn dirty money into clean money and get away with it.
Money laundering is simple. Take money from something illegal, drugs, fraud, scams, and make it look completely legal. It always follows 3 steps: placement, layering, integration. Placement. Get the dirty cash into the financial system. Layering. Move it around so many times nobody can trace where it came from. Integration. Spend it like it was always yours.
This story starts in 1920s Chicago during Prohibition. Al Capone was making millions, a week off bootleg alcohol and illegal gambling. But all that cash had a problem. There was no legal way to explain where it came from. So Capone's people bought laundromats, real ones, because cash businesses don't raise questions. Mix the dirty money in with the clean money and it disappears into the till. Historians believe this is actually where the term money laundering came from. But the IRS never got Capone for murder or bootlegging. They got him for tax evasion because it's always about the paper trail. Hiding the money is always harder than committing the crime. Decades later, meet Meyer Lansky, the mob's accountant. If Capone laundered through laundromats, Lansky laundered through entire countries. Swiss banks had strict secrecy laws, so did banks in the Bahamas. Lansky wired mob money offshore, running it through shell companies. Then he loaned that same money back to the same criminals as a clean, legal bank loan. The money left dirty, it came back looking completely legitimate. This exact trick became the blueprint for every offshore scandal. Since Panama Papers, the Paradise Papers, all of it.
Dirty money has never respected borders. It just goes wherever the questions stop getting asked. Now here's where it stops being the mob and starts being actual global banks. In 2012, HSBC, one of the largest banks on earth, got caught laundering money from Mexican and Colombian drug cartels. Cartels deposited so much cash, tellers used boxes custom-shaped to fit the bricks of bills. HSBC paid a $1.9 billion fine. That sounds huge until you realize it's about 5 weeks of the bank's profit. Nobody went to prison. Overseas, Denmark's biggest bank, Danske Bank, had one small branch in Estonia. That one branch moved over $200 billion in suspicious funds from Russia and other former Soviet states. Sometimes it's not just criminals laundering money. Sometimes it's the banks themselves, looking away or actively helping. Now to right now, 2026. The laundromat and the Swiss account have a new cousin, crypto. This year, U.S. regulators moved to cut off a network called Huione Group, based in Cambodia, from the American financial system. Huione is linked to pig butchering scams, fake relationships built online over weeks to gain trust. Victims are convinced to move money into a fake crypto platform. Then it's laundered through Huione's network. These scam networks, run out of compounds in Southeast Asia, have laundered tens of billions of dollars globally. Scammers recruit everyday people through fake job listings to open accounts or move money without ever knowing it's dirty. That's how someone becomes a money mule, just like the grandmother from the very start of this video. Treasury's own 2026 risk report flagged something else. AI is lowering the skill floor for financial crime. You don't need to be a genius forger anymore. AI can write the script, fake the documents, even clone a voice. The tools changed. The 3-step cycle didn't. And it's not just overseas scammers. Right now, U.S. authorities are chasing massive fraud in Minnesota. Schemes that diverted money meant for housing and food assistance. Some of that money, potentially in the billions, got laundered and moved overseas. Same three-step cycle from the very beginning of this video. Same playbook as Capone, same playbook as Lansky, just wearing a 2026 outfit.
From a laundromat in 1920s Chicago, to a Swiss bank account in the 60s, to a crypto wallet linked to a scam compound today.
It's the same three moves. Get it in, move it around, spend it clean. 100 years, and the game barely changed.
What changed is the speed. It used to take weeks to move dirty money across borders. Now it takes seconds.
If any part of this surprised you, drop it in the comments. We read every one.
And tell us, do you think you'd recognize a scam like this if it landed in your inbox?
Hit subscribe so you don't miss what we cover next.
See you in the next one.